Hey, what's up everyone, it's me Prince Caius here, and this is what if Deku had the super serum from Captain America, and let's get right into the video. Sorry if I cough again and again, I'm sorry, but let's get into the video. And plus, I'm sorry if I mumble any of my words or my jumbled up words. So, time for the UA festival. Everything happens the same. Deku actually got permission to use his shield because he is quirkless. Deku gets first place in the race. Because remember how Deku beat everyone with only using his legs and his brain? Wow, he is smart. But Deku in this one does get in first place as well, but very quickly. Deku gets second place in the cavalry battle as well. Not as well, but you know, he gets second place. Deku versus Shinso. Deku hands the shield to Shinso, basically hinting out something, and tells him that he can use that to fight him, and no quirks. Shinso uses his quirk for a few seconds, but it didn't work. He notices that it didn't work. Then Deku tells Shoto, not Shoto, but Shinso that quirks or any of that stuff do not work on me.
Okay, sit tight.
So
Glad you're here.
Shinso agrees to use the shield and no quirk. Deku wins the battle, and tells Shinso that he can help him be stronger and all that, and work out and all that. So Deku helps Shinso up, and tells him all of that, and to meet him at the beach, at Deku Beach tomorrow if he wants to. And Shinso tells Deku that he would train with him, so he can become a hero and getting to the hero course. So Deku versus Todoroki. Deku hits Shoto with his shield while almost making him fall off the stage. Deku tells him to fight him with everything he got, even his fire side. It's his, not everything that he has. And Shoto says that he's not using his fire side ever again. Deku tells Shoto that it is yours, not your father's. So all of a sudden Shoto uses his fire side. Deku blocks every attack and gets closer and closer. Then, after a few minutes, Deku hits Shoto in the face, knocking him out. And Deku wins. Deku versus Bakugo. Bakugo yells at Deku for being his last fight because he's quirkless. He doesn't want to fight a quirkless loser that just like got muscles. Then Bakugo flies at Deku with his strongest move, the something impact.
Pay for effort.
Deku gets near the edge of the stage and blocks the attack from Bakugo and waits until Bakugo can't even move. So he just grabs Bakugo's arm in midair and throws him off of the stage, making Deku win once again. Deku meets Shinso at the beach and trains him for a few days. This is the next day. Next day, Deku meets Shinso at the beach and trains him for a few days. One day, Shinso told Deku that he was accepted to the hero course because Ida got killed by hero killer Stain. Deku wants to be sad, but he tells Shinso that Ida was the class rep for the class of 1A, but it's my turn to be class president, and for us to find Stain.
Enter your password.
Deku and Shinso looks everywhere and finds Stain, takes him down as fast as possible, very easily, because Stain didn't know about Shinso's quirk of being mind control and Deku just being quirkless. And when Deku got cut, the quirk from Stain barely worked on Deku. It only worked on him for a few seconds, and then it was like he was back into like full strength and all that. Time for no. The next day, Deku and Momo actually had plans for a date. So Deku tells Shinso while they were working out that he'll be back next week, but keep up with the training. And Deku runs off and goes to Momo's house, and they basically go to the movies. When Deku a week later, when Deku and Shinso is training at the Dagaba beach, they get a text that they are going to a training camp arc. So they're like, oh, okay, well, what's the whole point of being here? So they go to UA, and they take a ride to the training camp arc, the training camp. When that happens, Deku actually figures that if something is gonna go wrong, he needs to put a tracker in every place, just in case, because because he's already been attacked once by villains, so he doesn't want it to happen again. So he puts some trackers, not some trackers, but some sensors in the outer walls of the training camps. All, like, every single tree, not every single tree, but in a vicinity. So everything happens the same until the Vanguard squad arrives. Deku actually got a notification of the thing going off, his sensors going off, and he runs to Aizawa telling him that villains already has arrived, and Aizawa asks how he knows this.
Okay, all clear.
Deku tells him that it was just luck. I was just putting some sensors out a few times ago, and this happens. But Deku hears that he has to find that kid, so Deku goes to find that kid as soon as possible and fights Muscular. Muscular didn't take that long, and Muscular noticed Deku, and he was trying to destroy Deku as fast as possible because how strong he was.
Let's try this again.
Senso took the kid to Aizawa.
What were they after? About Devil's Breath?
Because Deku,
Why do they want it?
I'm sorry about this, I didn't tell you this, but Deku and Senso went up there to get the kid with each other,
Not anymore. Looks like
so
they copied
Deku
some
can
records to a secure server.
fight
Payroll information
any
on a Dr. Isaac Delaney. Who
villains
is he?
that are in the way,
Down!
but Senso took the kid to Aizawa. Deku beats Muscular.
Wait, the elevator!
After Muscular loses, he says Hell Hydra, and then he dies. Deku then tried to find Bakugo because he found out that they were looking for one person, and it was Bakugo. So Deku tries to find Bakugo, but they got the villains got Bakugo. A few weeks later, they save Bakugo, but while they are saving Bakugo, All Might and Deku is fighting All for One. Yes. Deku and All Might punches All for One with a Destroy Smash. A double Detroit Smash, or whatever it was called. The plus All for One.
I get the sense all they care about
After they beat him, he said that he is Hydra,
whatever the hell that is.
and
I'm working on that.
he'll always be Hydra. The third of the heir of Hydra.
Spider Cop.
And then
Yuri?
but the third was a place where every villain needs to meet up. So let's just end it right there. But I'm gonna tell you something. The third of the heir, what All for One was meaning was where
stones
all
at
the
my place.
villains
I'll drop it
meet
at Dr. Octavius's
uh,
lab.
of the
Let me know when I
Vanguard
find
Squad
out the
and all
lady.
that. The League of Villains meet up. Not in the manga or an anime. It's in my what if. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like and subscribe. But I'm sorry for me coughing and being sick, and I hope you enjoyed. So, 3, 2, 1, outro.